I know a lot of us are in, not a lot of us, but some of us are in those situationships or friendships that you feel like you're being used. You feel like you're not doing good enough, or you feel like you have to try to impress that person, and you become a whole different person when you're around them, right? The same thing goes for relationships. If you're going to want to change your life in the best way possible, you're going to have to get rid of negativity. All right, welcome back, beautiful people. Hope you guys enjoyed your weekend. This is going to be marking 185th video so far. Um, I'm excited for this one, of course, like I always am. But today's video will be in the morning rather than at night. So I hope you guys enjoy it regardless. If you are new here, my name is Jonathan. I like to talk about my testimony with God and personal growth all in a gym setting. So you may see me work out, or you most likely will see me work out in between segments. For this first segment, in general, the video is going to be about your new life will cost you your old life. So when I think about creating a new life for yourself, starting a new chapter, literally starting a new chapter, is the fact that you have to get out of your comfort zone. You have to understand that when you go through the steps of wanting to get what you may feel is better for you, you get out of that comfort zone of consistently doing the same thing. So that could be, let's say that you want to build a life where you don't go out anymore. Well, of course, you're going to stop hanging out with the people that you go out with that are consistently going out, even during the week, creating those bad habits for yourself. And that's good. That's what you want for your life. Keep it that way. If you really feel like the life that you're living right now isn't the one that you want to be living, go through the steps of slowly taking out things that do not align with what you want for your future. There is such a thing as bad friends, bad people in this world. It sucks, it doesn't make sense, but it's human nature, and you can't control everyone. So it is best to, I would say, avoid. I say not go looking for those type of relationships, those type of friendships. But in general, it is going to be about getting out of your comfort zone. So that could be um, getting up in the morning to go to the gym before work, or going to the gym after work, something that you haven't done before. It could be instead of you eating chips at the end of the night, you don't eat anything. There's going to be a lot of things that it comes to when you want to start building a new life for yourself. And I'm thinking of simple things. To some people, this could be like a dramatic life change, but it's like someone who is an alcoholic, per se. You go through the steps of slowly getting it out of your life, rather than just cutting it out cold turkey. You, instead of drinking 6, you drink 5, and then you're down to 4, and you're down to 3, and then you just start saying, "Well, I don't need it no more," or "I don't need it, I don't need it, I don't need it." And then all of a sudden, you're already at that point where you're not drinking at all, and that, I always feel, is a better way to get rid of some of those bad habits, to cut it out slowly. Not completely cut it out, but cut it out slowly. Gosh, I remember that there was a lot of things that I had to go through, and also with mindset of getting out of my comfort zone. Doing these videos is not the easiest thing in the world for me, but it gets me out of my comfort zone of being timid, shy. And now I can't think of a day that I would go without making a video. Honestly, it's one of the best things that I love to do now, because it also helps people out there, and I love that. So we just got to the gym. What we're gonna do is work out legs today. So Of course, you're going to see me work out a little bit, and then I will come back and we'll go to the next segment. Alright guys, so we're going to continue to the next segment of the video. So this next segment is going to go over how your new life will cost your old life, but it's going to regarding friends and relationships. So I know a lot of us are in, not a lot of us, but some of us are in those situationships or friendships that you feel like you're being used. You feel like you're not doing good enough, or you feel like you have to try to impress that person, and you become a whole different person when you're around them, right? The same thing goes for relationships. If you're going to want to change your life in the best way possible, you're going to have to get rid of negativity. It's just like working out. Like you have to put out, scratch out all those bad things that are going to do your body wrong, like a lot of sugary stuff, not drinking enough water. You're going to have to watch what you eat, make sure that you count calories, things like that. It's things that you're going to have to do so that way you can get the best results, right? So it's the same thing with friendships and relationships. If you feel like that friendship or relationship is not working, then we're going to have to cut it out, and you're going to have to do something that's going to benefit you. So that means that that's being alone. That means if you're going to have to find new friends, or maybe find a partner that is at the same level as you or higher, because it only makes sense all around. Like I told my friend this the other month, I said, your workout life cannot be up here and your relationship life down here. Everything has to meet the same standards, because that's the standard that you're setting yourself for working out. Why aren't you doing that across the board with meals, with friendships, with family, with work, and relationships? It only makes sense to go through the route of getting everything done all at once. Why go through the hassle and the headache of getting your workout super, super, super good, and that's only one part of your life? So that means that the rest of your life is just down here, and you're just waiting for that hype. It's like people who say that they work for the weekend. It's not worth it to work for the weekend, and it sucks. Like your mentality is, I gotta suffer for this long, and then I can do that. No, you don't have to. You don't have to do that. You don't have to put yourself in that situation where you're not valued, or it's not gonna benefit you in the future. All right, guys, that's gonna end this segment. We're gonna go to one more segment, and then we're gonna finish up for the day. So I'll see you guys in just a little bit. All right, guys, we are at the end of the video for today. It's a little more darker than I was expecting. Yeah, if you guys made it this far, at least leave a like. Give me some feedback. Even leave a comment about something that you liked, or maybe for a new topic. But to finish off this segment, it's gonna be the last segment, of course. So the whole fact about, the whole truth about wanting a new life is that you're not gonna be liked, and you're definitely gonna be misunderstood. Some people who understand that it takes everything they have to make sure that they're in control of your life hate the fact that you don't want to be their friend anymore. Hate the fact that they can't go to you for everything like they used to go to you for. And that's okay. You're not going to be liked by everybody, but you definitely not going to be like the people who don't want the best for you. If they wanted the best for you, they would understand. They would know how much it hurts that you are not where you want to be, and they want to see you grow. That's what a real friend does, in general. So I understand if someone told me I can't be your friend anymore because you're not where I want to be at in my life. It hurts a lot, but when it happens, it happens. So you got to just be able to deal with it. Now, the other side of it is telling people, hey, I can't. I know we've been good friends for a long time, but it's not worth it for me to stay friends if I have a certain goal that I want to meet by this age, or do stuff like this. And it can't be that complicated, but it doesn't. That's how it sounds to them. It sounds like, hey, I don't want to be your friend because you're not at my level, and that's okay. You're gonna be misunderstood, even though it's not your intention to hurt people. It's gonna happen, but you need to do certain things in your life to make sure that you get to where you want to get to. Do you want to be in the exact same position that you were 5 years later? Working in the same place that you were working 5 years later? Never progressing, never growing, never getting the things that you want done? It took a long time for me to push people out for certain reasons, but it helped me be able to go through those relationships easier next time around. Doesn't mean I'll never stop talking to that person again, but definitely means that I'm gonna avoid certain conversations, certain things, certain mentalities, because it's not worth it for me to put myself down so that way someone else can benefit. Because I want to benefit too, right? Who else doesn't want to benefit, right? That's gonna be the end of this video. I do hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, by all means, give me a like, share with a friend you think this will benefit, and subscribe. It's free. I hope you guys enjoy your week. Please be safe, and I'll see you in the next one.